One of the most common mistakes new gardeners make is overwatering their plants. It's a well-intentioned error, born from the belief that if a little water is good, then surely more must be better. But alas, this isn't the case. Overwatering can lead to a host of problems, including root rot, leaf yellowing, and even the untimely demise of your beloved green friends. It's a bit like feeding a small child an entire chocolate cake. It might seem like a treat, but too much of a good thing can turn bad quickly. So how can you avoid this common pitfall? The key lies in checking the soil's moisture before reaching for that watering can. If the top 1 to 2 inches of soil are dry, it's time to water. But if it's still damp, hold off. Remember, when in doubt, it's better to underwater than overwater. Soil health is crucial to a successful garden, yet many beginners overlook it. Think of the soil as the kitchen for your plants. If the kitchen isn't stocked with the right ingredients, your plants can't prepare a healthy meal. So what does unhealthy soil look like? It's often compacted, making it hard for roots to penetrate, and it lacks the rich, earthy smell of fertile soil. If you're dealing with poor soil, don't despair. You can improve its condition by adding organic matter like compost. Compost is like a multivitamin for your soil. It improves soil structure, making it easier for roots to spread, and it provides essential nutrients your plants need to thrive. The process of adding compost to your soil isn't complicated. Simply spread a layer of compost over your garden beds and work it into the soil. It's like giving your garden a healthy meal. So remember, give your plants a healthy foundation with well-amended soil. Gardening is not a random act. It requires planning and strategy. Jumping in without a plan is like setting sail without a map. You might end up somewhere, but chances are it won't be where you wanted to go. When we plant without planning, we set ourselves up for a garden of confusion. Plants that need full sun might be stuck in the shade, while those that need room to spread might be cramped in a corner. But with a little forethought, we can avoid these pitfalls. Consider the needs of your plants. How much sunlight do they require? How much space do they need to grow? Sketch out a simple map of your garden, marking where each plant will go. This will help ensure that every plant gets what it needs to thrive. Remember, a little planning goes a long way in creating a flourishing garden. Choosing the right plants for your garden's conditions is crucial. Often gardeners are seduced by the allure of exotic plants or flowers with vibrant colors, not considering whether these plants are suitable for their garden's specific conditions. It's like putting a polar bear in a desert. It's not going to thrive no matter how much you water it or how nutritious the food you provide is. Similarly, plants have their preferred habitats too. Some love the sun, while others crave the shade. Some can withstand a harsh winter, while others need a tropical climate to survive. Therefore, before you buy that beautiful orchid or that intriguing cactus, do some research. Find out what kind of sunlight, soil, and temperature conditions the plant needs. Match these requirements with your garden's conditions. If they align, congratulations. You've found a new member for your garden family. Remember, a plant that's well suited to your garden's conditions will have a better chance of thriving. Choose wisely, and watch your garden thrive. Pests can wreak havoc on your garden if left unchecked. These tiny invaders, whether they're insects, weeds, or diseases, can quickly turn your green paradise into a wasteland. It's crucial to have a proactive pest management strategy in place. Monitoring your garden regularly for signs of pests is the first step. Look for chewed leaves, discolored plants, and any unusual garden activity. While it may be tempting to reach for the nearest pesticide, remember that not all bugs are bad. In fact, many insects, like ladybugs and bees, are beneficial to your garden. Natural pest control methods are often the best solution. Introducing beneficial insects, practicing crop rotation, and using homemade sprays made from natural ingredients can keep your garden healthy and vibrant. Pest control is not a one-time task, but a continuous process. Regular maintenance and observation can help you spot potential problems before they escalate. Stay vigilant and keep those pesky pests at bay. Every season brings new challenges and opportunities for your garden. As we transition from the vibrant growth of spring to the sweltering heat of summer, or from the rich harvest of autumn to the icy grasp of winter, our gardens change and evolve, asking different things of us as caretakers. In spring, it's all about preparing the soil and planting seeds. Summer calls for diligent watering and pest management. Autumn is the time for harvest and preparing for the colder months, and winter, although seemingly quiet, is perfect for planning and preparing for the next growing season. But neglecting these seasonal tasks can lead to a less than ideal garden. Plants may struggle to grow, bloom, or produce fruits. They might even succumb to the harsh conditions. However, with a keen understanding of each season's unique demands and careful preparation, you can help your garden not only survive but thrive, no matter the time of year. With proper seasonal care, your garden will shine year-round. Pruning is an art that can make or break your garden's appearance. Just as a sculptor chisels away excess stone to reveal a masterpiece, gardeners prune to enhance the beauty and health of their plants. Neglect this crucial task, and your garden may become a wild, tangled mess, hampering growth and inviting disease. The secret to successful pruning lies in understanding the needs of your plants. Some flourish with a rigorous trim, while others require a gentle touch. Knowing when to prune is equally vital. Prune spring-flowering plants just after they bloom, while late summer and fall bloomers should be pruned in early spring. Invest in quality pruning tools and keep them sharp. Always prune with a purpose, whether it's to shape a plant, remove dead or diseased wood, or encourage more blooms. Clean cuts heal faster, reducing the risk of disease. Prune with purpose and your plants will thank you. Your garden will reward your efforts with vigorous growth and abundant blooms. When you water is just as important as how much you water. Now this might come as a surprise to some, but the time of day you choose to water your plants can significantly impact their health and growth. Watering during the peak hours of the day, when the sun is at its most intense, can cause a lot of the water to evaporate before it ever reaches the plant roots. Not only does this mean your plants are not getting the hydration they need, but it also means you're wasting water. So, when is the best time to water your plants? Ideally, it's in the early morning or late evening. These are the times when the sun's intensity is lower and temperatures are cooler, allowing the water to slowly seep into the soil and reach the plant roots without too much evaporation. Remember, gardening is not just about what you do, but when you do it. Timing is everything when it comes to watering. Chemical fertilizers can do more harm than good if not used responsibly. It's an unfortunate reality that many of us have learned the hard way. The allure of instant growth and vibrant blooms can lead to the reckless overuse of these potent concoctions, which can result in severe damage to our beloved gardens. So, what's the harm? Too much chemical fertilizer can cause a buildup of salts that can burn your plants and even stunt their growth. It can also upset the delicate balance of nutrients in the soil, making it difficult for plants to absorb what they need. But don't worry, all is not lost. There's a greener, more sustainable alternative: organic fertilizers. Made from natural materials like compost, manure, or bone meal, these fertilizers release nutrients slowly, reducing the risk of over-fertilization. They also improve the soil structure and encourage beneficial microorganisms. So, next time you reach for that bag of chemical fertilizer, think twice. Go green with your fertilizers for healthier, happier plants. Mulching is often overlooked, but it's a real game changer for maintaining soil moisture. Imagine the soil in your garden as a sponge. Without a protective layer, the moisture in that sponge, your soil, quickly evaporates under the harsh sun, leaving your plants thirsty and struggling. And here's where mulching comes into play. Mulch is like a shield, a protective layer that covers the soil, slowing down the evaporation process and keeping the moisture locked in. And it's not just about moisture retention. Mulch also plays a crucial role in weed control. By blocking sunlight, it prevents weed seeds from germinating, saving you the time and effort of constantly battling these unwelcome guests. Mulching materials can range from wood chips to straw, even compost. The choice is yours, based on your garden's needs and your personal preference. So, don't push mulching to the sidelines. Embrace mulching, and your garden will flourish. Let's review what we've learned today to avoid these common gardening mistakes. First, remember not to drown your plants. Check the soil's moisture before you water. Pay attention to your soil's health. A little compost can go a long way in making it nutrient-rich. Plan before you plant. Consider sunlight and spacing to avoid a chaotic garden. Choose plants wisely, keeping in mind your climate and garden conditions. Don't ignore pests. Natural methods can keep them at bay without harming your plants. Prepare your garden for all seasons. A little foresight can ensure its beauty all year round. Prune properly to avoid an unkempt appearance. Watering at the right time can make a huge difference. Avoid the midday sun. Be cautious with chemical fertilizers. Organic alternatives can be just as effective. Lastly, don't forget to mulch. It helps retain moisture and control weeds. Apply these tips and transform your garden into a paradise. If you found these tips helpful, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening wisdom.